Thank you all very much for coming. This is a remarkable event. The first time, as you all know, that World Press Freedom Day has occurred in the United States of America. So we're very proud to have it here. Irina, thank you very much for your fantastic leadership. Let me start by recognizing and thanking Shelby Coffey, who is the director of the museum. Shelby's over here somewhere. Shelby's back there. Don't be shy, Shelby. Shelby is an old press person. He was at one point at the Washington Post and then was the editor of the Los Angeles Times and then got recruited to come back here. So Shelby is no stranger to world press issues. We also want to thank Google, and I'll have a few words to say about that. As you all can tell, we have a little Google activity here, but they are the sponsor of this reception, and David, we thank you very much. In advance, I want to thank the State Department and Secretary Clinton. She has had a special interest in this set of issues, and I want to, on behalf of all of us, thank her. I don't know if David Killian is here, the U.S. Ambassador to UNESCO. If David isn't here, please give him my greetings if any of you run into him. And of course, a very special thanks to Irene Bykova, the Director General of UNESCO. Irina has done such a terrific job. UNESCO is an extremely large, complicated global institution with a very, very large mandate. And she has given it energy, direction, organization, and focus. It's been a very impressive tenure, and we're all deeply appreciative of the work that you have done. World Press Freedom Day was started by UNESCO. This is, as many of you probably do not know, UNESCO and World Press Freedom Day are part of an overall UN framework. The UN is at its very best when the UN is sort of setting the standards and norms under which people around the world are expected to operate and behave. Sort of the social norms that hold us all together as a world, whether those relate to girls and how girls are treated, human rights activities, healthcare, across the board, the UN is the standard setter or the norm setter. And no place is this more important. No place is the fabric more important than in freedom of expression and freedom of the press. And we have seen that so clearly, and you all, I'm sure, have been talking about that all day long today, and we'll be doing more so tomorrow, seeing what's happened so much in the Middle East because, in large part, not only freedom of the press, but the respect also given to the social media, the engagement of the social media, and the explosion of that set of interests. It's a very, very impressive array of activities coming out of the UN and UNESCO, and we're very, very pleased to have UNESCO here and to have Irina here. And thank you all very much for coming. I want to introduce David Drummond. David is Senior Vice President at Google. He was a lawyer in Silicon Valley who was asked by two young guys to help incorporate Google. He's been there right from the start, from the Sonsini law firm, and is now senior man for all of the legal activities at Google. And David, on behalf of all of us, will you please give our thanks to Google as an institution, and let me introduce David Drummond.